Coach.
All right.
Nice start to the season. I guess first of all, what works for you guys out in Florida?
I think the biggest thing for us is we have so many guys back right now, and I think there's a comfort level. We talked about that before we left, and I think in I don't know, what are we calling it? We're tagging it like in today's COVID America, but in college basketball, COVID basketball, I think the time, we've all missed so much time on the floor across the country with practices, and we've had pauses, and we're no different than every program. But having a lot of guys back, I think definitely helped us, and our experience definitely played in our favor down there.
Going 3-0, to start the season, I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that. What kind of confidence, I guess, does that give you guys as you go into this next step?
Yeah, I think it gives this team some confidence. It's the same team back that struggled a little bit last year with non-conference when we were still kind of learning each other, and so now they're a veteran team, and to go out and get some wins, I think will definitely validate some stuff for them in that locker room. There were some really good teams down there. It was a prestigious mid-major tournament, and to go down there and compete against those guys, I think brings some respect, to our program nationally. It was good to get some buzz. So I'm proud of the guys. The flip side of that, it's very, very early. We haven't really done anything yet. We've played 3 games, so there's a lot of basketball left to be played, and our team can get a lot better. So we have to continue to keep our chip on our shoulder and continue to coach these guys hard and get better, And so sometimes you coach guys harder after wins, and success than you do after losses, and I don't think anything will be different. We have a tough week this week, obviously, with Howard Payne on Tuesday and then Charlton on Saturday, and so there's a lot of basketball yet to be played.
Kind of talk about those matchups coming up this week.
Yeah, I'm excited about the one, obviously, Tuesday to be able to play at home. I know our guys are excited to be able to play here in the new arena. Then Charlton, I consider Coach Gillespie one of the best college basketball coaches in the country. He's had a ton of success everywhere he's been. He's been a really good friend to me since he was at Ranger. He would come down here, watch us practice, came to games, held me accountable as a coach, taught me a lot of things about the game of basketball, and was a really good friend to me as we were building this program. So I've got a ton of respect for him. And then a side note to that, Coach Shields, his assistant coach, was my former boss at Arkansas Little Rock, and was really the first one that kind of really taught me Division I basketball. It's the first time I saw it and was able to see it. So I know both of those guys are coming to kick our butt, and so we have a lot of work to do this week to get prepared for those guys. I know I'll be ready to play. It'll be exciting for me anytime you can play against those two guys. It's a huge challenge. They'll expose our program. They'll be very well coached. They'll play hard, and so it's a huge challenge. I don't know if we'd have scheduled this game if I'd have known Coach Gillespie was the coach there. We scheduled the game before, so just to be completely transparent. But, we should play them, man. They're an hour and a half down the road. They just made the move to Division I, and so hopefully, it used to be, I don't know if I'd call it a rival. It used to be a rivalry game, but they won all the time back when we were D2. Hopefully now that we can get this rivalry going a little bit with them being in the WAC and us in the Southland, and maybe we can continue this series.
To play at the Teague, obviously it's different peripherals for your players and everything. I guess just getting adjusted to the Teague, how are they doing so far at that? And I mean, when it comes to game time, I guess we're just going to figure it out.
Yeah, we're going to find out on Tuesday night, I guess. Practices have been good in there. We've had the gym set up for over a month now, I think, and we've been able to get in there and practice. And so our guys have seemed to adjust to it pretty well. Hopefully there's a comfort level. There won't be one until you can start playing some games in there. I'll be anxious to see what it looks like, during a game. But I don't think it should change enough. We've been in there enough times to where and had practices where it should become a home court to us.
Last one I got. I mean, obviously dealing with the COVID situation early on here. I mean, how has that affected you so far as a coach? Is just the protocol day to day early on in this situation?
Yeah, it's wild. Especially when you go to one of those tournaments, man. Our guys got tested every morning, and there's a company down there. I forgot the name of it, but basically we had to check in everywhere with our phone, everywhere you go, team meals, hotel rooms, games, and all this technology is tracing and tracking you of who you're close to and contact with. And so there's a lot of people out there making making a lot of money. They've come up with a lot of things, but we want to be as safe as we can with our guys. That was the worry of getting on a plane. There was risk involved with that. We were trying to be as safe. We got N95 masks. We wore face shields. We got down to there. Obviously, we were in our own hallway. We were away from every team. We always went into an entry hallway without anybody. So there was. There was a lot of safety protocol in place, and so I felt very safe about that with our guys. And now we're pretty much here. We're home now for the rest of December. We obviously are going to Tech in Arkansas on 2 trips. But besides that, we're here, and all of our students have gone home. So now I think the environment's getting a little safer. We can hopefully bubble up with our guys in here. But as well as I do in COVID, you can do everything you can to avoid it, and it still gets in there somehow, some way. And so we just got to keep our guys safe as much as possible, continue to get them to wash their hands, wear their mask. And we ask the fans, we want fans fans to come to games. Obviously, we're under restrictions right now. Abilene is struggling with COVID, and so we've restricted our fan base right now. But the fans that do come to games, we ask for them to obviously wear a mask, be safe, and space out. And but we also want them to come and enjoy the game of basketball too, and support our team and our guys. So I think as long as we're both in there together, the city of Abilene and the university, I think we're all doing a great job. I think Julie's games went off great last week, and so I think as each game goes on, we'll get better at this, and hopefully COVID will clear out, and we can get our crowds can get bigger as we move forward.